we've got this great concrete being poured. Got the vapor barrier down. Hi there. Great group of guys helping. You've got my nephew, Patrick, Conception, Rubeng. Wonderful men. They've done it 1,000 times. As Patrick likes to say, this is not his first rodeo. This fabulous location is being set up for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. A lot of concrete, 19 yards. Pat, it's 19 yards, right? Oh, he can't hear me. Look how fast they work. Get all the bubbles, spread it out. This is a very exciting day. So the way we do this is a 12-inch concrete perimeter and then a 6-inch in the middle. It's a fabulous process. Oh, that's nice. Teamwork. It's like the bus just let people out. So that's one great thing about this location. It's very easily convenient to New York City. And busing, and I don't know where the train is. But I know that the bus is right in front of our location, our community here. And then there's a second bus that takes you right into New York City. You could be in New York City in 20 minutes. We're right off the New Jersey Turnpike, exit 12. Wait, are we 12 or 10? Oh geez, I forget. I should know my facts, right? Sorry about that, guys. I'll look it up and make sure to leave a little bubble note in my video. So this house has ample parking across the front next to the roadway. I know parking's always a concern for our residents. So you might hear some of the sound of the highway, and for all intents and purposes, once you close the steel front door and all the insulation these newer homes are made, you do not hear anything. It's no different than any apartment nearby, except for the fact that you own it yourself. You can do what you want inside. Anything you do on the outside, you have to ask the landowner. So this is a land lease community. It really makes it easy for people because then they don't have to deal with all the land issues. Like, you don't have to deal with the property taxes, and you don't have to, we're always on hand. We always take care of all emergencies. We got our crew on hand all the time. We have the office staff in the park office. It's really the best of both worlds. So our family kind of stumbled upon this business, and it's really turned out to be a kind of a calling for us, because we're really providing affordable housing in one of the most expensive housing corridors in the nation. Like I said, we're only 20 minutes away from Manhattan, and people from New York City, Staten Island, they're all moving out here. They want to be able to get access to the city again, and like I said, we're right off the turnpike. Really easy to get to. A lot of shopping nearby. You've got Woodbridge Mall, Menlo Park Mall. They're really a great location. The thing that's so exciting about this business is that we make people's dreams come true. I know a lot of people have told us really interesting stories about their apartments that they lived in and the horror stories of landlords. And the thing about this community is that we have standards and we really care the quality of living here. We really always make everything nice and go the extra mile. So this black paper you see is called a vapor barrier. Pretty much you're not going to have any vapors come up past the concrete. This wind is kicking up a little. They need a piece of wood. What a wonderful day. It feels awesome outside. My nephew looks like a lumberjack. He's so cute. So I speak Spanish because my family's from Cuba, and I've been able to help a lot of our Spanish speaking residents or home buyers who are looking for a home. It's an honor and a privilege to help them out. So there you have it. That looks really beautiful. It's really smoothing out over there. Now we're going to start up again on this little corner. Beautiful sunny day. So our business is really contingent on the weather. This is probably the last house we'll be able to build. This is such a bonus day. It's like 50 degrees, maybe 60. I'm out here without a coat and the guys don't have any gear on, just their hats. And then we'll have to slow up during the frost. When the ground gets frozen, then we can't build anything. We can take orders. You can come in and put a deposit down. Tell us what you like, whether you want a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, or a 1-bedroom. I have a 1-bedroom available at M13. That's the location of the house. So there's a whole process to the concrete. I think we add a little bit of I think it's called chloride or something. I overheard them saying earlier to make the concrete form quicker because of the weather. We have an account with Clayton Concrete because we do this pretty regularly. We have a whole technique on what they're doing. My nephew Patrick's been the construction crew director for, oh my gosh, I don't know how many years now. He's been working for the family business since he was 17, and he's got to be like 35 now. I don't know what the plan is. A lot of times I just watch and wait and see. My job is just to videotape everything and get everybody all excited about what we're doing here. I think it's Middlesex County's best kept secret. Oh, there you go. He had to re-angle himself. So I've been using YouTube and the internet to let people know that we are here and that we are a viable option in housing that's affordable and provides quality living. Like I said in my other videos, these houses since 1976 are been made according to the federal government's HUD code. And because of that, they have insulation, they're energy efficient, the windows are thermopanes, all the appliances are included, and again, they're also energy efficient. Everything's made in the factory out in Pennsylvania, and they never have to stop because of the weather like we do. So they're able to keep their costs down, and not only that, but some of the factories that make these homes, the facilities, they have over 100,000 square feet, and they can have all like the roofing, the shingles, the flooring, the wood, all at their fingertips, right in the same building. So they buy things in bulk, are able to keep the price down because everything's handy, and again, never have to stop because of the weather. It's a fabulously amazing industry, and it's really evolved. Like I said, in the 1940s they were trailers, and it was really more of a leisure situation, and then in the 1960s they evolved, got a little bit bigger. You'll notice the older homes were only 10 feet, 8 feet wide. Nowadays we can order up to 14 and 16 feet wide homes. It's sometimes a little tricky to get them into their proper location because the streets are narrow, particularly for this community here, which was built in the 50s. We have another community that was built in the 70s, and we have a little bit more leeway with being able to angle the longer homes in. So we have 50, 48 foot long, 56 foot long, 58 foot long. Those are very tricky to get into place when there's already other houses located. So we're kind of retrofitting the newest homes and the newest developments in the industry to a pre-existing situation. We do okay. We're able to do it. We find very creative ways of being able to make things happen. So we'll be back here again to watch this house being delivered next week. And I'll give you the ongoing development as this proceeds. In this community, there's propane gas, central air conditioning for every home. The utility costs are very low because of the great way the houses are made. It's really no different than a modular home. For those of you who watch my videos all the time, you'll probably have to I'll apologize now. You'll have to excuse me for repeating myself, but it seems like every video has to be self-inclusive so everybody knows all the same information. That is a pretty thick foundation. It is so solid. That house ain't going anywhere. I think sometimes I get people who ask me about the hurricane myth, and that doesn't really exist because the tie-down system is pretty intense. We'll have concrete piers supporting the house to this concrete pad, and then we'll have steel straps that get bolted and anchored right into the concrete. So if a hurricane ever came, this house would never lift off the ground because you'd be lifting another, I don't know, how many tons is this of concrete? They're pretty much all one unit once it's all in place. And again, I'll be showing you videos, and there's other videos you can see that will show that particular system. The tie-down system is what it's called. So a modular house comes on a steel chassis, and it's lifted off by a crane onto a foundation, either a basement or a crawl space. And a manufactured house stays on the chassis. It's a steel chassis, very strong, very durable, and we have that tie-down system I told you about, and then we skirt the house. See all the little skirting on these little houses right around here. So that's the only difference between the modular and the manufactured. There might be a couple other differences that I'm not remembering right this minute. But that gives you an idea of what you're purchasing. It gives people confidence knowing that that's what they're dealing with. So it looks like they're doing half of the job, and I'm not sure what they're doing next. They're conferring over there to figure out what the next step is. I think the plan is always to smooth it out before it starts to dry up. These guys are pros. So we'll have the delivery of the second part of this house, and then we'll have the delivery of the patio that you see Ruben walking on that graveled area over there. That'll be concrete pad. Okay, stay tuned for exciting developments here in Carteret Mobile Park. You want to call me? It's 732-969-0600. Or better yet, email me and then I can send you all the information. It's Maria, M-A-R-I-A, at Dolan Homes, DOLANHOMES.com. I'd be happy to give you more information. I'll add all this information at the bottom of the notes here, and I'll add a bubble to the video so you can see it right away. We really look forward to helping you meet your housing needs and making your dreams come true. Have a great day.